Hello everybody, welcome guys. Happy Saturday. Come on in. As you come in today, be sure to say hello and hit that heart button for me. We are going to give something that I found today a makeover. Guys, and let me tell you, I have been searching for one of these for a long time. I actually found one on Temu that was less expensive than anywhere that I have looked. But as you guys know, I went to the Village sales today and I found one for $5. So come on in, guys, say hello, let me know how your Saturday has been. And we are going to give this a makeover. Maybe you guys can give me some tips and tricks if you have done this before, or if you have one already in your home. I would love to know if you guys use a scale. Let me know if you guys use one of these in your home. I finally found one today, got my hands on one for $5. Now it is very functional. It already, you could tell that it is very rustic around. So we're going to paint this and we are going to give this a makeover so I can just use it. I am not using it to like actually use. I'm using it for decor. Hello, Miss Wanda. Hello, Miss Bonnie. Hello, Diane and Karen. Hello, guys. Happy Saturday. Come on in and say hello. Diane says, yes, I love mine. No, I don't use one. No, I don't use one either. I'm just using it as a decor. Hello, Miss Diane. Hello, hello. Guys, I am very, very congested. So if you see, I think I got a little bit of a sunburn. My sinuses are like draining like crazy. I don't know if it was because I went out into the country life today, but it is pouring. I put my tarts on mine for faux ones. Yes, that's what I plan on doing with it, Diane, but I did bring down something just to show you all how you can use it and such, but I haven't really decided what I wanted to use on the very top of it, but I did go ahead and I took off the cover, okay? And the actual scale sign itself was very white. I don't want it white, so I went on Etsy and I thought that I could find a vintage printable label scale sign. I can't find one. So what I just put around this was some antiquing wax, and we're going to make it rustic ourselves, but I wanted to shade down that white. Hello, Miss Karen. Thank you for reading the video. Hello, hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Kim. Mine's really old. It was my dad's. Oh, so you probably didn't have to do anything to it, did you? Hello, Miss Melinda. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. All right, so what we're going to do first is let's just get this thing painted. I am going to paint it all white, all black, and then I'm just going to add various rustic marks, okay? So what I use to do that is you can use cinnamon and Mod Podge, or you could use your coffee grunge, but because I'm using black paint, that's not going to work. You could also use the method of the coffee crystals with some Mod Podge, and that will do it too. But let's just paint it. Hello, Miss Beth. No, nothing. Oh, you're lucky. Girl, I have been looking for one of these for quite some time. I've checked Etsy, and they are very expensive, especially if you want it old and rustic. And like I said, I did find one on Temu that I have saved in my cart, but I did, like I was telling Vince, I just said, well, I'm going to wait to see what I find today when I go out in the country sales. Lo and behold, I get out of the truck, and our first little area that I checked, he had it sitting there, and he had $5, and he even gave me the box that it came into. So I was super happy. Super, super happy. Hello, Miss Lisa. All right, so we're just going to paint it. Okay, and this is going to be the longest part of this. So tell me what you guys did today. Tell me how you guys have been. Guys, it was extremely beautiful where we were today. We had so much fun. I am going to tell you a little thing that my wonderful husband over there did. And I could not resist. He said, that's it. You are not going live tonight because I know you are going to blow my cover. Guys, we had a fantastic day and it was so nice. We walked the whole entire area. I got to show Vince because where we went today was where I was born and raised. So I got to show Vince a lot of where I was raised and, you know, things that me and my mom did. And the fun part about it is that I am Miss Diane. It is all laid out on my dining room table. I am going to definitely show you all, but wait until you hear the story. And then you're going to know why I couldn't come live earlier. So as we were walking around, guys, this is looking fantastic already. So I'm just going to paint the whole entire thing. As we were walking around, we found tons and tons of deals. I mean, not huge, a lot of deals, but I basically found a lot of the items is what I've been looking for. What I thought I was going to be able to find, they had none of. I was looking for shelving. I was looking for some old style pictures, just to display on my wall because it's just very hard to find different pictures, you know. And I was looking for like crates. I couldn't find any of those, but you know, that's okay. So we went around and I was showing Vince all the things. We had lunch there. We seen Diane and Bonnie and Diane's sister and Connie, who comes on here once in a while. We saw all of them. And I saw my aunt and my cousin, who I haven't seen in a long time. So it was nice. So we ate lunch and I was ready to go. Hello, Miss Patty. Hello, everybody. So after lunch, we packed up. So we get to the truck and I took everything because I even brought my little wagon so we could just, you know, store everything in the wagon and we didn't have to keep on coming back to the truck and doing all the things. How did the sales go, ladies? I had a fantastic time, Miss Karen. Miss Diane, how did you end up turning out? So we packed everything up in the truck and my dad and my mom are buried up there. So we stopped to the Carrot Barn, which is a farm, family-owned barn, and they do all the things. During the summer, they sell all the flowers. Fall time, they sell the pumpkins and the mums. So I always stop there, and then they have fruits and vegetables on the inside. So I stopped there. We got some donuts and pumpkins for the cemetery. So we got back in the truck, went to the cemetery. I cleaned up a little bit around there. Hello, Miss Tina H. I left early. I felt anxious. Oh, did you? Man, straw hat. I was there, Diane. I was the lady with the walker and the... Oh, Miss Elizabeth, I was looking for you too, and I did not see you, girl. So after we left the Carrot Barn, we went to the cemetery, did all that. We get back in the truck, and we get on the highway, I-88, and we're heading home. Guys, and there's road work. There's like road work everywhere on I-88. So you have to be careful because, you know, the troopers and stuff are out. Just getting under here, guys. If you guys are just hopping on, we are giving my little scale today a makeover that I was so loving that I was able to find one of these finally. So on our way back, guys, we got, if you guys are anywhere near the area, or you know, if you're familiar with the area, we got all the way down by Duanesburg, which is like the exit before we had to get off. All of a sudden, he's standing over there right now giving me the look because he knows. All of a sudden, guys, my husband says, "Oh my God, I don't have my phone." And now I'm driving. What are you supposed to do? And he's searching everywhere. Now, remind you, you know those little U-turn things on the highway that you cannot do a U-turn in because the cops will nail you big time for that. I said, "What did you do? Why are you staring at me over there?" I said, "What did you do with your phone?" Guys, I put all the stuff in the truck. Okay, I opened up, because I was the driver today, I opened up the truck. That's not what I wanted to do. I opened up the truck. I put my pocketbook in the truck. And on his car seat, yeah, Karen, right? It gets better. On his car seat, I saw his blue little hoodie that he wore today because it was a little chilly in the morning time. So guys, now that the paint is wet, what I'm going to do is just sprinkle ground cinnamon all over this, okay? And it's not sopping wet, so there's going to be a lot that can come off of this, okay? So now we're like frantic because I said, "What did you do with it?" So when I got into the truck, when we pulled away, I seen the keys, because his truck, you need the keys to put into the ignition, which with my car, you don't. I have the key fob. So I saw the keys, so I didn't even bother to ask any questions. I just got in. He put the wagon in the back of the truck, closed the hutch, the gate. Guys, while he was taking apart the wagon, he threw his hoodie inside the truck, his keys on the truck seat inside, but he put his phone on the top of the truck bed because he has a cover. He put his phone on top of the truck bed cover and never took it off. So we get all the way to Duanesburg, and now he's frantic because, you know, people can get in your phone. Thank God he has a Face ID. Typical, right? Karen says typical. So I went all the way through Duanesburg, got back on the I-88, flew all the way up I-88, went all the way back straight through Schoharie, checked all on the road as we're going through, went back into the parking lot where we parked. No phone. No phone to be found. We were down on our hands and knees, checked the cars that were there and a car that took our spot. Got down, no phone, no phone, no phone. Now he's frantic. So we get back on the I-88. We had to go to T-Mobile, and Vince had to get a new phone today. For the love of goodness. And he was furious with himself. Furious. So when he went to get the phone, he needs a title. He needs a tile. When he went to get the phone, guys, you want to know what my husband is famous for doing? Every single time we buy something, it doesn't matter what it is, my husband refuses to take out insurance on the phones. Guys, look how good this is looking. Now that cinnamon is all going to come off. We're just waiting for the cinnamon to dry into the paint, and then we're going to take a brush and brush the rest of it off. So my husband always refuses to take out insurance on our electronics, buying a car, all of it. So the guy says to him, do you know if you had taken out insurance on the vehicle, or on the phone, your phone would have been covered and you wouldn't had to have bought a new phone. So now he wants to kick himself in the butt for that. And not only that, guys, he finds out while he's at T-Mobile that he only owed 2 more payments on his phone. 2 more payments on his phone. Hello, Miss Wanda. So, needless to say, because they did shut off the service, right, Vince? They shut off the service?
Yeah.
They were able to shut off the service on the lost or stolen phone, but that's all they could do. And when you go to buy a new phone, as you guys probably know, you need the old phone to sync it to the new phone. Well, Vince doesn't have the old phone because it's somewhere in Schoharie or somebody has it. So we kept on calling the phone, and the phone will ring and then go to voicemail. So Vince has been here since we have been home calling everybody because everything is synced. So your Apple ID information is all in your previous phone. So he had to re-get his Apple ID information. He had to download all the apps again that he had because nothing could sync. The only thing that would sync is what was stored into his iCloud, which was his contacts, your contacts, and what else?
For what?
What would sync from your iCloud?
Pictures,
The pictures and the contacts. Other than that, and he could have gotten a new phone. Yep, Lisa, well, he got a new phone, but because he doesn't take out insurance on anything, now he has to pay for that phone. So
$9,000 later.
So that's all he kept on saying was, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm like, what are you sorry for? We need to find the phone. Couldn't find it. Diane and we came by you guys like twice after we had left the first time. And we should have just got right back out and started shopping again. We couldn't find the phone. Oh, it was, what a day. But other than that, guys, it was a fun, beautiful day. He got to see where I went to Head Start. He got to see the old parking lot, which used to be called, I don't know if you guys ever had one of these in your area, but Schoharie did. And it used to be called the Great American. Guys, I could not believe that the building is like rotted, basically. And it has looked like that for years, and they haven't done anything with it. And then I didn't realize when Katrina had come through, I even forgot what year it was. Katrina had taken out the firehouse that I grew up around and where my mom and dad had gotten married. I was like, oh, and never realized it. If anyone says they find a phone, I'll let you know. All right, yes, thank you. Vince did text the phone and said, could you please answer this phone? But nobody would answer. So it's not in the parking lot because we searched the whole entire parking lot. So, and Vince is thinking that if somebody had ran it over it wouldn't ring because it would be crushed. So we're thinking somebody picked it up. I would have hoped someone found it and called. See, he has the voice, he has the face recognition, so you can't get into his phone. And even T-Mobile said it's very not likely that they're going to be able to get into it unless they're really, really good, and they have to reboot it, right?
Yeah.
They would have to shut it down or reboot it. The big purchase apartment, 55 complex. Oh, you live right next to the Great American. Someone is buying that. Oh, yeah, I saw the new dentist office coming up. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do with the brush now, I think it's pretty well dry, is I'm just going to brush this off. Okay, we're just going to brush it off. And all the extra, you can actually just probably bang it too. And what it's doing is it's making it look rustic, okay? And it's going to take away all the extra that's not needed. Okay, you just want to let it dry fully, and then what's not needed will come off. Okay, but you got to make sure that it's dry, which Rhonda did not make sure that it was dry right there. I did not know that. I thought you lived more closer to Middleburg, Elizabeth. All right, so we're just brushing. All right, that part we got to wait a minute. And I do want to, I'm going to get off the rest, but it's still drying. So that's okay with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the black again, because I think I started drying the black on the top while I was chit-chatting. So I'm going to just take some black and then sprinkle the cinnamon on it and let it dry while we're going to do the face plate again. So what I was thinking to do with the face plate, guys, is I am going to use the Mod Podge and the cinnamon on the face plate, and then add some coffee crystals on it, and that's going to, my words, oh my gosh. That is going to distress it and make it look vintagey too. So it was a very nice day, guys. They had good food there. We did eat right there in the front there. They had some fried dough and all that good stuff. Lots of people times we left. There was lots of people there. All right, so we're done with that. All right, times we're done with the front, I'll be able to brush it off. My phone is frozen. I don't see any comments, so hopefully I'm not missing any. Diane, so you was feeling anxious, so you left early. My feet were getting tired. All right, so as you can see, as I was sprinkling and stuff, some of it did get onto the faceplate, which makes it look 100% better than what it did, because guys, it was white. It was really white. So what I'm going to do is use my coffee crystals, and I'm going to go around the inside. Too many people. It got busy. Yes, and William is still talking about the fog. We drove up there this morning, and it was very, very foggy when we drove up. Diane, when he figured out that he lost his phone and we drove back out there, it was packed, and your whole little area where all of you guys were, you guys had a lot of people over there. I was like, holy Toledo. All right, guys, so I want to show you what I'm doing here. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the Mod Podge and I'm just going to go around the edges where the two meet. I tried to take this faceplate off and it wouldn't let me, and I don't really know too much about a scale to actually undo this part, so I just left it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle my coffee crystals in there. And then it's going to make it look old. We got to make this thing look old. Did you at least do good on your sale? Because I know when I talked to you earlier, you said not so much, but your sister did. She had beautiful stuff there. Beautiful stuff there. All right. So what I'm going to do is, once I get the crystals in here, I am just going. No, I didn't sell much. No. I'm going to go all the way around the edge, along the bottom here. And I'm coming up a little bit on the scale part. And I'm going to put some right here. Just a couple little dabs. Yeah, Diane, you were having lunch when we seen you. Did anybody else do anything fun today, guys? What did everybody else do? So besides our phone mishap, we had a really good day. And like I said to Vince, I'm like, out of anything that you could have left on top of that, I know, Diane. You mean the two green trees, or like the green trees that she had on the ground, or the ones that were on the table? Like the berry trees, you mean? I bought a lot from her. A lot. See, guys, and as it soaks in the Mod Podge, what it's doing is it's turning it brown. But to fast track it, you can go back over it with the Mod Podge. And now these are just coffee crystals. So what I've done was I get mine from just the Dollar Tree. You do not have to spend a lot on your coffee grunge or on your coffee crystals, because you're literally using it for crafts. So I just go right to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, they're smaller containers, but it's okay. And see how it's turning that? It's turning it grungy. And that's all I want, is a little bit of a distress grunginess. Not too much, because you want to still be able to see. You still want to be able to see your letter, your numbers. Jeez Louise. I'm tired, guys. It's been a busy day. I thought I would catch you, Rhonda, at the lady's house that had all the Americana. Lots of it. On the back street, Elizabeth. I wanted all that lady stuff. All of it. All right, so I'm going to leave it as is, guys. I'm distressed enough. I'm not going to overdo it. Yep, I bought a lot of that. Yes, the light up trees on the ground. Diane, I was going to. I could have, I really don't need any more trees. But here's the thing. I really wanted those for down here so I could get rid of these two. But I did not. So while we're chit-chatting, let me dry this a little bit. Did you get anything from her? Her fall stuff, her pumpkin stuff was absolutely gorgeous. I got quite a lot from her though. I actually went, oh, let me see what she said. I actually went to an antique place today. I saw a lot of things I think you would have loved. Then we went house hunting. Our son is moving up here soon. Awesome. I would have loved, I just found out the other day in my travels, when I was traveling, that above us going towards the other part of the country, there's an antique store that I never knew was there. I really need to get myself to an antique store. I think that's where I'm going to find a lot of the stuff. All right, so now what we're going to do is try to get a lot of this cinnamon off. It should be good to go now. Like I said, I don't want it corroded with cinnamon. I just want it to give it the rustic look. Oops. Okay, so I'm taking off a majority of this. And you just brush it off as much as you want, and even once it's dry, if you do the this technique, you can even go in with like a paper towel too, and that would take off a lot of it. All right, so we're good with this. I got to get underneath those little bars there, but I can do that another time. We went for a car ride in antique shopping. Oh, Lisa, so you didn't go to the sales, I take it. Antique shopping. Oh, I love antique shopping. Yes, my sister thought that was you at her sale. Oh. All right, just brushing off more. This one right here is still a little wet, which is fine. I just don't want, let's see if we use the hair dryer, if we can blow it off. All right, guys, what do you think? What do you think about that? And I'm going to end up spraying it, and then that's going to turn it a little bit darker as well. Whoever it was had red hair. All right, now what I also got today, which I have been looking for, again, for a while. Guys, I do not pay full price for anything unless I know for sure that I'm never, ever going to be able to find one. And I have been on the hunt for cast iron frying pans. Small, medium, large. I don't really want, or I have not been looking for the really, really large ones. I've been looking for the medium ones and the small ones. And the other day when I went to Hobby Lobby, I found, oh, your girlfriend didn't want to go up there? Oh, I was looking for all the friends, thinking I was going to see some people. But I didn't. I knew where Diane's friend was. I knew where she was parked for the day. But when I went to Hobby Lobby, they had cast iron ones, and they were cute. They were little round ones, and they had a handle on them. But they were tremendously expensive. They were like, I love it. Looks very antique-ish. Thank you. My right is killing from today. I was supposed to. Ops Trees Craft Fair, but I'm not going now. Oh, I haven't been there in years. Me too, Rhonda, but I only seen you and Vince and Bonnie. Yup. I thought I was going to see lots of people. All right, so now what I'm going to do is just put my little cover back on. Okay, and it snaps right in there. I think. Karen, did you find anything at the antique store? All right, guys, look at this. Oh, I love the front. I love the front. So it's going to dry. It's like that. And that, my nose. Oh my gosh. Once it dries, guys, it's going to look beautiful. So what you can do if you guys like this technique, which I know a lot of people don't, but I love it. The cinnamon, see how it's like cinnamony? What I'm going to do is I am going to spray it after we're done with the Mod Podge sealer. And as you spray it, it turns it. It will turn it like an orangey to make it look rust. Okay, it will darken it up and it turns it orangey. Lucky Rip, what? Wait till you all see the sconce Miss Rhonda found. I know, Miss Diane. Oh, I did. Things that I want to redo to fit my style, and I got some Halloween. Awesome! Isn't it so exciting when you find things? All right, so we're gonna spray just a little bit. Those sconces, Diane, I can't wait. Cannot wait. They are, I love them. Love them. And I could not, oh, and I checked the back of those. For one, Miss Diane, for one, she got them at Hobby Lobby. And for one of them, she paid $30. I got the set for $5. So excited. And then I found out, guys, that I went to school with her. Way back in Schoharie School. She was on my volleyball team, and she's older and she was in a higher grade than me. But we did volleyball together for a year, I think. So it was nice. I was also in Walmart and found black and gray creepy cloth, but no white or cream. I know. I went to the Dollar Trees on Thursday when I was off, and that's all they have is gray and black. No cream, no white. So I was a little sad about that, but I do have a stock in it, so I should be okay for right now. All right, guys, so your choice, if you guys were to ever do this, your choice for the top. I was searching up on Pinterest because I never thought that I was going to find one cheap. Your choice of what you want to put up on the top. Even if you don't want to do the grungy, vintagey style look, you could definitely keep it as is and put something cool on the top. Whatever your style is. I've seen books. I've seen flower pots. It's whatever you want. But when I was out, I'm sure you can find that Walmart. Yeah, but the cast iron are pretty expensive. I do have a couple saved in the Walmart, my shopping cart, and I do have a couple saved from Temu, but I wanted them to look old. I did find one today at the same place, same guy that I got this from. Look at this, guys. Completely rusted. You can tell that it's old, but I found this one, okay? A little bit more than what I wanted to spend. He gave me a price, and then I'm assuming it was his wife that jumped up. And she obviously didn't like the price he gave me. He gave me a price for $5. And then she jumped up and she said, no, $10 because they are cast iron. So because I wanted one really bad, I did pay the $10 for it. Because just like Patty said, it's an interesting shape. It's not deep. And I thought it was really cool. He did have like 4 of them there. I only took one. He gave me the price for $5. If I got it for $5, I would have got 2. They did have a ton of those pumpkins for cement, though. Yes. We got back so late today, Miss Karen. Our cement pumpkins are still in our backyard. They're all done. They're all ready to go. But Vince has to, slice it and take the plastic off. But we got back so late. So for right now, until I figure out exactly what I'm going to use, I'm setting that on it. I don't think this is what I'm going to keep on it. Cast iron are not cheap. No, and I just want a couple. I don't want a lot. I just want a couple. I want a smaller size one. And then this one is good. So now I only need the smaller size one. But for right now, just to show you a little display that I came up with was, I also got this today. It is just a pipberry. It definitely is connected. So it's like a candle ring. And it has the rustic stars on it. And it has the cream and the, I want to say a light burgundy, brownish pipberries on it. For right now, just to show you, I'm just going to set this on here. And until I figure out exactly what I'm going to set on here. Just to show you. All right? That's worth the price because of its shape. That's what I thought, Lisa. And Vince said the same thing. They are very expensive. And I think that I would have paid a lot more for this. Whether new or if I could have found it somewhere else. So $10 was definitely worth it, but I like the $5 price better because I would have got 2. All right, so then what I also thought, because it's fall time, I think I'm going to add some of my puka pods, just a few in here, just to give it some fall color. I have to go check my shed. I might have some of them. Bonnie. So just to throw in here, and the candle that I'm displaying up here, I don't burn. I'm going to be coming actually live, and we're going to make something using the candle method that I did before with the wax. But I haven't got to that yet. So I'm just going to pour a couple of these in here just to give it some fall colors. The wife shouldn't... I know, right? And it was a little hard to understand them. But because I wanted it so bad, I could have just put it back and walked away. But my son's sent all his home with me. Oh my goodness, your son doesn't use them? All right, guys. And I think that this is looking really cute with the mixture. But like I said, I'm not too sure if this is how I'm going to keep it. So what I thought was I would put this in the middle just for right now. It doesn't really fit in the candle holder ring part. But before I do that, I do have one, but it's pretty old. It was my mom's. Ooh, yes, they are beautiful, beautiful. Because it's this color, I think I'm going to use, I don't know if I have any more out here or not. I don't know if this is enough to go around it. It's not. I was going to use my creepy cloth, but I think what I can do, my bread would look awesome. on here, or not with the cast iron, right? Or take this off, you mean, and just set the bread on there and not use this maybe? You cook with it? Awesome. We had one a long time ago. We had one a long time ago, and I think I had gotten rid of it. Not my choice, but by itself. Yeah, no, I was kidding. So you think the bread looks better, or do you think I should add this little... Will this go around it? I'm not really going to use this candle, I don't think, but just to give it a little decoration for right now. Do you have white doily? A white doily. I don't have a white doily. I have coffee stain doilies. Let me get it. It's right here. Do I have smaller ones? Hold on, guys. I'm down here. Hold on. I have a coffee stained one. Like that. I think I need to coffee stain it a little bit more. But we could go like this, right? Yes, either one will look awesome. Like that. No, do frying pan with the white doily. I love it. I like the frying pan better, Wanda said. Yep. I have to agree, Miss Wanda. All right, so this candle I am probably not going to use. What I want to do, guys, truthfully, for my frying pan, whether I use it for this scale or I don't use it for this scale, what I want to do is I want to take a vegetable can and I want to make a grungy vegetable can. And I want to set it in the middle of this with the pip berries. And inside of the grungy vegetable can, I want to put a tea light. So that's really my plan, but I'm just playing around right now to figure out, guys, because I never thought that I would be able to go to the garage sale today and actually find these two items like I did. What do you guys think? Yay. Smaller doily. Yeah, I will get a smaller one. That is one thing that I have not been able to come across. These doilies that I have here, they are a little bit big for this kind of project, but I haven't been able to find the real smaller ones. But for right now, it will work. Or I also do have like a napkin that is the color of the puka berries. I could also lay over it too if I decide to keep this display up. Open up the doily. They're saying it's too big. Yeah, but it covers it. It covers it, Wanda. Yeah, it covers it. It covers it too much. I will look. I might have some in my stash. But yeah, it's too big. It's too big. But I will look, guys, and I will find, or I have to be on the hunt for those. The thrift stores are good for the doilies. Bonnie, I was just looking right here in my stash. How about a piece of your homespun? I was just looking in it. Just actually looking down here in my stash of homespun. Let's see what I have. Let's see what I have. I don't really need a big piece. I have a nice soft white. You can have it soft. Oh, Miss Elizabeth, you're so sweet. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see. I can cut this. Well, actually, I want to rip it. If I want paper doilies, check the baking aisle. They always say to check like Goodwill, thrift stores. And the other day when I was at the Goodwill, I see a whole bunch of people going to these thrift stores and coming out with like bags and bags of them. They didn't have any. Too big? Do I have it too big? Maybe? Let's cut it a little. I want it to hang over a little bit because I want you to be able to see it. What do you think? Oh, no, you're fine. What do you think, guys? Too big? And then put this on top. Or I could have probably even did the orange for the fall. But I'm not too sure. Looks good. Wanda likes it. I like this better than the doily. I do have to be on the hunt for some doilies. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks good? Do you think it's all right? And then also you can add, you can even take some of these little pine cones if you wanted to. If you wanted to change it out, you could even throw in some pine cones. And I forgot to bring it down. Diane, I went to Walmart and I found the bottle of the oil that you can drizzle. Very inexpensive. I think it was like $5 and it was a pretty big bottle. So check your Walmart for those oil little to fragrance your puka berries and all of that. It was not, it's right in with the candle waxes. What do you think, guys? Elizabeth says, yes, definitely look for doilies from the thrift store. Yes, absolutely. That is what I'm on the hunt for. All right, so this is my little display. I really like it. I definitely want a candle that is either, you know, burning, not burning, but, you know, the, my goodness, battery operated. Wow. And that will look better in here too. But I just thought the color of the candle, these do burn, but, and the color of the puka berries was awesome. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. This is one of the finds, and the cast iron was the second find, and the little candle ring was my third find today. So I do have lots more to show you. I will show you, probably not tonight, but tomorrow when I get home from work, because I do have to work tomorrow, I'm going to leave everything on the dining room table because I'm going to just put it right up. I will come live when I come home, and I'll share with you guys my little finds. I'm very excited. A couple things I really, really, really wanted to find. I didn't, but it just gives me more thrive to keep on checking the thrift stores. But absolutely love it. I hope you guys like this little decor. I know a lot of you guys are not into the grungy look, but inspiration, guys. You don't have to do the grunge. You can do it any way you want that fits your home, and just do a little decor like I did for the top. And this is grunging really well. I can see it on my camera. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great Sunday, and get out, enjoy, because tomorrow is the first day of fall, and it's supposed to cool down. So thanks for hopping on, guys. I enjoyed seeing everybody today that I did see, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys.